Dun dun dun.
Dill plays games. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Destiny Alpha Trial. What we're doing now is we're going to try and up it up a gear and get involved in one of the questy missiony type stuff, but first we're going to do a wee bit of familiarization. See, we've decided we're going to the Devil's Lair, and when I was playing this I wasn't recording so I could focus on it. I was just recording the gameplay without narration, so we're narrating a bit later. As we can see, I'm a bit nervous. I'm apparently underpowered to go into this, but we're only getting it till midnight tonight, so let's have some fun and try out some new stuff. So we're going into the Devil's Lair, and we're looking for Guardians to go in as a fire team together. Now, I hate to say it, but not all these guys make it to the end. But, well, no. Me and Blueberry Max, we make it to the end, and whoever Blueberry Max is, he's very good at this game.
Fallen
Even though it's an alpha, he's got a decent amount of talent at it, and is obviously
Beneath
familiar
the
with the first-person shooter
in the
rules,
shadow of an old colony
to
ship
the
we
point where he's
located
actually
the House of
effective.
Devil's Lair, and the High Servitor feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Probably able to hear outside as well. It's a lovely day here, but it'll be a lovely day tomorrow, and I have some gaming to do. Okay, so here we find ourselves. You can see the guys I joined in with are also about. So we've decided, up in the top left, we'll do a wee bit of a description about how this game works. Sure. Up in the top left you see the mini-map. There's directions for where all our guys are, you know, the enemies. Red is the enemies and the blue dots are guys on my side. Now this is a new enemy here, that Hive Knight with this sort of shield thing he develops. That's pretty cool. Now he's taking a lot of force to get down, but what we're going to do is get him now. Blueberry Max needs a revive there, but we can't revive him until we deal with the other guy. And whatever that is, we've decided, yeah, let's have some. So, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, it does not like being shot at. But that's a Fallen Servitor. Now we're going to see one of those hardcore versions of that later on. But there's obviously different classes of object that we're having to fight from the different clans we'll have to take on, and they're then at different levels. So we saw a very low level Servitor there, but we'll be facing off against a much more powerful one later on. So there's what appears to be multiple fire teams going through, so we can all sort of, you know, it's a party of 3, but then there's more than just one party of 3 in it. We've all sort of to go through the same kind of thing. So as you see, there's Blueberry Max just dancing around the screen and killing bad guys. Ability to kill it. Okay, I'm getting a bit drawn in. So at the moment I've only 2 weapons of sort of the machine gun and then the shotgun in the bottom left, and as you can see in the bottom left as well, the grenades take time to charge up. So it's a couple of minutes to charge up a grenade, and then I think about 5 minutes, maybe a bit more in game to charge up your special ability. So that one we'll see evidence later on, either effectively or very ineffectively in the case. So with my identity up in the top right, feel free to friend me on PS3. This type of multiplayer where it's co-op, I'm very happy playing. Player versus player. We saw episode 2 of the Destiny Alpha. I am
Let's hope we can
terrible
avoid
at
the
it.
crossfire.
But we go in every now and then just to sort of humiliate ourselves. This is more my speed, where it's me and players versus the AI as such. So, as you see, all the enemies are up front, so the red representing the minimap is pointing to them there, and the objective being through them. Those are ammo pickups. The clear ones are ammo pickups, and I think the green ones are sort of health pickups. But I'm not 100% sure unless they're special weaponry, in which case, yeah, that's news to me. What I have to say is, off video, in a later episode, I do experience loot chests. They just appear to be quite rare in-game. Maybe that's because it's an alpha and they're just wanting to give you the gaming experience. There you can see it says supercharged. That means my special ability is ready to rock. So we'll take that on and show it off shortly. But at the moment we're just doing some long range sniping with the not a sniping rifle. I have a problem in first person shooters. I'm grand at a certain level, but whenever it gets a bit too close, I get panicking to get how to aim. So at the moment we're, you know, ducking in and out of cover, taking pot shots, everything's looking, you know, kinda organised and like I know what I'm doing. At a certain point it's something like, run around in circles, pulling at all the triggers because I don't know what's happening. So yeah, there's the two play styles. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a wee jump across and run up and help out our compatriots here. Right. This bit takes a while. I've edited down the amount of times I was killed just to keep the video within a reasonable half-an-hour length. Take what happened here and add about another 3 deaths onto it, 3-4 deaths, complex. And you're about right.
Need time.
So our ghost thing's kind of like in Killzone, you're given the oil unit. It's like that. It sort of carries all your gear, carries all your memories and information, and you can hack into things and is your guide in the world and accepts missions and stuff. Oh dear, yeah. There, see that? The Hulk Smash, that's the special ability. That's going to take forever to regrow. Now Curtis has died, so we can revive him, but that's going to take a wee bit of, not this time, fool. Thank you very much, just in general being better than everyone. So we've skipped on ahead a wee bit. We're giving this another go. Yeah. Let us bring the hammer down! And that kind of worked. So yeah, it's a good way to sort of kick the ass with something. If it's really big, it's not going to notice it. But as well, you find above the ammo thing, there's a whole section where it brings up things you managed to do. Say you've done a special ability and you've generated something and you've unlocked something or achieved something. That's where it'll show, as will all the people playing with you. It'll show on that side. I'm just going to let this play happen for a while, just playing through here. I have to say, the game, I don't know if I've said it before, reminds me of a game that came out last year. It reminds me a bit about it, just, you know, this sort of sci-fi setting, ruined Earth type thing. It was Defiance.
Getting smarter. It's like the entire system is wired to a... I'll work faster.
Oh yeah. As well, your ghost is designed with a bit of personality, so you'll sort of try and be funny at points. There for a while I'm just running around shooting. Eventually I develop a strategy, but that will be for a bit. For a while it's just me and Blueberry Max, and we make not much progress. Pretty much because this needs 3 people. This section does need 3. 2, no matter how good you are, you'll get overpowered. There's these stealth guys who are nuisance. They've got cloaks, they've got one-shot sniper rifles, which we just saw there. That was the projectile trail, and then they carry massive swords around to kill you. So it's a challenge. The game is challenging, which is good even in an alpha, though you're sort of, you know, doing what you can. It is challenging, and it does give you that sense of challenge. Now, say as long as one of your team stays alive, as I just edited this down, a few deaths out. As long as one of your team's going, you can make to your respawn timer, which is normally 30 seconds. If he stays alive for 30 seconds, you come back, then you're good. Say, so if you go down and you're on a fire team and one of you is left, dude, find a corner, shoot people, hide. Your buddies will be back in 30 seconds. If you can revive them. If you get yourself killed trying to revive them, hold back. Keep your distance. Let them revive and keep yourself alive, and that keeps you in game. If you die and you're all dead, then that's it. You're reset back to the last checkpoint. It appears. That appears to be the game dynamic there, which I quite like. I've never been fussed on the permadeath type of playing, which this game doesn't build into, but that's because it wants you to be engaged in playing it. It wants you to build up that interest in the long-term lifespan of it. Now he's doing the dodge and dive and duck and weave thing, and he's just, yeah, there's me back, and trying to take out some of those stealth dudes. You saw them. I have to say, the prettiness of this game for running off servers in an alpha stage is awesome. It's obvious that they're ready to, you know, launch this game. They're just waiting to get more gear and more mechanics in it. Just have a wee look here and more stuff. What has happened is a third person's joined us. It's not technically our fire team, but you know what? We're 3 guys. We're going to do this together. So you can revive your buddies, which is really nice, and you know, sort of builds up a kind of compatriot attitude. I didn't actually manage to talk to anyone in game. You know, there's no conversation. Now, whether that's because I managed to turn my mics and stuff off when I'm recording, because normally I'm doing single player, so anything that can, you know, mess about with recording sound, including my own ability to misrecord sound. That's something I tend to, you know, try and avoid. But I think it might just be that there's, you know, everyone's sort of playing it and not talking much. I don't know if you've noticed, see the bullets they fire, this enemy, they sort of aim after you, they you know, try to find you. Which is a nice touch. I think it's a, you know, definitely brings it up on a...
But just so you know, there's more Fallen and Hive on the way.
Now, so far I've encountered 2 types of enemy. There's the group called the Fallen, and then the Hive. Now, they seem to go together, whether the Fallen are using the Hive or whatever, I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to actually exploring this game. Whenever Destiny was being, you know, shown, I went into the pre-order. Honestly, I was quite nervous. I put down, you know, the money to the pre-order, and then I was going, I'm tied into the game, am I going to enjoy this, it's going to be interesting. And I was remembering how glitchy Destiny was, and it sort of seemed to have a similar vibe to me. But now that I've played the alpha, I'm totally convinced. I will be buying this game, I will be playing it. I probably won't be doing it as a let's play, because I will be too busy enjoying playing it and messing about with mates and, you know, stuff like that to actually go and make videos on it. This will be what I play when I'm not doing gameplay videos, or, you know, the atrocities that are my gameplay videos. Very entertaining, but how many times do you want to see me die? So, we're just, it is a game that has been sold to me by this. If you can see, there's now 2 mesh layers deactivated, so all we have to do is, I'm trying to take, there's one of the sniper guys out, he's sort of been picking on people, so I'm trying to get him down and out. Yes, I shot him, I killed him, but I'm not convinced. You never guess what I managed to do at some point in this game, in this part. So obviously it's running as long as there's the bad guys there, you know. Oh, here, wait, I've got some Hulk smash. I should do something with that. I love the way you can sort of run and shoot at the same time. You know, and jumping over and shooting at things while you're gliding through the air. It's a beautiful game mechanic. It's really nice. I'm not that good at it, but I do appreciate it. I've run out of ammo at this stage, which is going to be a bit of a pain. And they just sent the floaty, droney, killy thing, which can be killed by punching them. Which entertained me no end. I can't kill robot drones with my gun. I will punch you out of the sky. Yep. The shotgun works, but you have to be really close to the dude to get it to, you know, do its thing. Any gun, and I'm down. See that? That's like, you know, it's a bad thing. He's pretty good at that. Yes, I believe me too. And I just got revived. Thank you, dude. I have to say, your guy, for his name being like evil and stuff, is actually pretty, you know, dead on with the whole revive thing. Then again, he wants to be. If you revive your mates will revive you, and that's the way you should fight. I finally got the primary weapon ammo, so we're gonna try and do something, you know. We've used the word smart, but this is me playing. And I just seem to keep boosting into more and more bad guys there. Here's an example. I'm waiting now for them to, you know, either revive me or stay alive long so I can get down, get through that ticker at the bottom left. That'll bring me back. As I said, this is obviously one of your strike missions you do within it. So it's a full, you know, play through objective. Though we've also seen there's maps where there is objectives you can sort of pick up. So, objectives, we've got through the next bit, so we were back up to full ammo finally. This was the hardest bit. Well, this was the hardest bit with the multiple enemies coming. This was actually harder than the later bits, which had more boss level stuff. But was actually easier to avoid death in the later bits. I still died, but you know, relatively it was easier. So there's a guy, I think, talking or communicating. I don't know how, if he's using his mic or what's going on. Is he trying to talk to us and give us advice or whatever? My system's not enabled, so you know, it's not, you know. But I think it is in there. It's just everyone has to activate something, or you know, probably have to go into your options and choose to talk to my buddies. So I didn't manage that. I worked on the principle of, well, we've all to go the same way if we want to finish the mission, so we're going to stick together. Which works as well, you know? Strong, silent and stupid. As you can see, there's some guys here are drags, and they're actually harder to kill than, you know, other drags, so you can be a drag but pretty high level, as you can be, you know, any number of other things. he's a bit stuck there, which is grand. We will totally take advantage of that. If the enemy glitches, kill the glitching enemy. And we're supercharged again. Yep. I actually really like that. I'm looking forward to, you know, finding out all the different stuff. I do like that Hulk smash ground pound the Titan does. It's pretty entertaining. If you can get that till it's like really powerful.
The layer is up ahead, under that colony ship, just on the other side of all those devils.
So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to talk for a bit, I'm just going to let this carry on here, so bear with me 1 second. So that is a Devil Walker. I said I wasn't going to talk, you know, I'm just going to sort of, you know, Devil Walker big, lots and lots of ability that soaks up lots of ammo. We're going to see a fair amount of us, you know, ducking in between buildings, taking pot shots, firing off, running up and throwing a grenade and then running away. So and that will one hit kill you. And then you'll have to wait for someone to be nice. What you end up doing is in this point we were running from side of map to side of map, you know, just firing off shots after shots, taking them out, and then it would launch out, you know, guys to support it. So you'd also have the dregs, the walkers, the, you know, all the avatars and captains and stuff, and then those wee flying strike bot things. So lots of fun. It's a nice big target though. Uh-oh. When it sees you, it tries to kill you. It doesn't see if you're just bopping about, but as soon as you shoot at it, it'll try and zero in on you. So that's a nice thing, you know. It's obviously a tank. A tank won't see just a dude running about unless it's looking specifically at him, but it will notice it's taking damage and then respond to where that damage is coming from. There, I get to revive someone. I get to do this a couple of times now, which is it's nice. You know, it's nice having a buddy revive you and then being able to revive him back, and you know. And hey, every little helps. I know we saw 3s and 2s popping up there, but every little bit of damage helps. It's pretty big. We'll need it all. This is another bit where you're just waiting out the respawn timer. Oh no, dude got to me. I've at a certain point suddenly realised I have a supercharged thing and went, there's only a tank up there. What are the odds it works? So I sort of have a lack of logic, I'm just going to try shit approach to these games. A little bit of the map structure. What I think I've worked out is these all have sort of a specific map you can fight in, which is open world within that map, and you can run around wherever you want in the map. Alright? But so you do a serious amount of missions in that area and be able to move into another area, sort of back, forth, here and there from map to map. And if you've achieved a certain amount of success in one area, you unlock another area. Now the only areas open in the alpha so far, maybe I haven't got far enough through it, and I will, appear to be Mother Russia, the player versus player section, and the social world. And all those areas are pretty nice. They're pretty nice to sort of, you know, walk about in. But it's fun. It's fun. No, I'm going to only talk now whenever I get killed for a wee bit. So And I was decently far away from that landing blast area, and it still got me. Alright. Well, what we're thinking with this is, we're thinking the storyline in that is what I'll be playing. I'll probably drop in and out of the player versus player area if I was to buy that, but it's not what I play games for. It's fun, and I do agree it is good crack, but if I was buying a game like this, I'd want to be experiencing the storyline and sort of almost role playing, but with my friends, you know. So it'd be, you know, it sort of Dungeons and Dragons style, you know, we're all different classes and we get to run through this together. That style of, you know, almost like the fantasy RPGs, Warcraft type stuff, but we're space knights. So, do I look like now? Literally suddenly go, uh-oh, I'm the only boy left. So what we decide to do is we're going to go revive someone. Now, if I can hop around the long way, I can get to them. Your boy Blueberry is back, so I'm going to run around and get your boy Evil. Much fun. Big jump. So here's the bit where we decide to do something stupid. And then run away. Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Revive him. Keep running away! So the Hulk smash is fun. Probably not that effective. But we're now witnessing what the rest of my strategy in this game is going to be. Because I'm too low level to have an effective weapon on him, I'm just going to hot shot him and, you know, nip at his heels until he's worn away. Oh dear. Are you? Maybe a grenade will work. Nothing else has been effective, but yeah, we'll fire one of those white flashy grenades. If I decide to pop along the map, in the principle I'm not shooting at it, it can't see me, so we'll shoot at it. Bollocks. Okay, so we're going to end this episode here, and we'll see you next time where we finish off this guy and face the next big bad. Okay, so next one's the final episode of the Destiny Alpha playthrough. Bye!